The junior varsity hosts San Mateo here on a glorious day for football as it's the Menlo Knights taking on the San Mateo Bearcats. We've got it for you here on CCSA alongside my partner Ray Calcagno. I am Casey McGuire, and should be an excellent day for football, Ray, as the Menlo JV team looks to be hitting their stride here about midway through this season.
Well, Casey, they have done, I think they've been improving each and every week, and the opponent they face today, if they're anything like the varsity, it should be a running attack by the Bearcats. One of the things I'd like to point out, as we see that Menlo is going to be receiving, is that San Mateo does not have a lot of players. They only have about 16 players dressed for this game. So obviously, a lot of their players will have to go both ways, play on special teams, etc. So Menlo should have an advantage there, in a sense, maybe wearing down the opponent.
A low bouncing kick that's taken at the 30-yard line as San Mateo had a couple players run into each other as Cal Mariama brings it up for a couple, and we are underway here from Menlo School.
Well, it was a squib kick, and as you mentioned, a couple of guys, actually 3 players were down there, and then one gets back up to try and make the tackle. But Cal makes pretty good yardage, and Menlo should start off in good field position.
3 men in the backfield and a man in motion for Menlo on first down. Their first offensive play of the ball game. Rolling out left is Brock Burgess, and he is scrambling, trying to stay on his feet, and he's finally thrown out of bounds.
Well, there was good pressure initially right off on this very first play where the defensive end almost makes the tackle and then forces him out, wider and wider, and then eventually out of bounds. Another Bearcat comes up and helps force him out, so it's second about 16.
Big loss on first down for Menlo as Burgess now throws it over the middle, and this is complete down to the 43-yard line.
Nice little play. This is kind of a little scissors screen. The back comes all the way around and catches the ball, and good defense, though, as well. So it's going to bring up third and about 8, I think. 3rd and 9.
3 receivers to the near side, and pass out left is incomplete. And it'll be 4th down now for Menlo.
Well, I could not see the coverage on this, but pretty good. They had a pretty good rush, and that forces this 4th down situation.
Low bouncing snap is scooped up, and the punt is away, and it takes a nice Menlo bounce inside the 15 down to the 12-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Bearcats at the 12-yard line.
Well, Richard Harris does a nice job of getting that low snap and then kicking it where there's no return and gets a good bounce. So Menlo's going to have their defense going to be in excellent field position here. If they can stop the Bearcats, they'll get the ball back in excellent field position.
1st down for San Mateo, and the handoff goes for a couple.
Well, this is I don't recognize the formation just yet. I don't know if it was supposed to be the fly sweep or no, this is kind of a wingback approach. So sweep to the right, and now a sweep to the left.
And picks up a couple more on that 2nd down carry.
But good defense here and a nice clean tackle. So Menlo brings up about a 3rd and 6. And I think they're going to call a timeout right off the bat here. So what Menlo wants to do, obviously, is go ahead and stop them here, force that punt, and get good field position.
3rd down for the Bearcats. And
Trap.
They'll hand it off again. And an excellent tackle made on the play by Menlo as it's going to bring up a 4th down for San Mateo.
Well, that's the wingback trap, and the action starts to the offense's left and then comes back to the right. But Menlo wasn't fooled, and almost I don't know if got a piece of that. Somebody got a piece of that punt or not, but it was going to be good field position for Menlo, about 36 yards away, 37 yards away. We'll get a better look at it here, and I think it just forced the kick to be errant or short.
And flag did come in late on this play, and now they're talking with San Mateo about enforcement, I believe.
So we'll wait for the signal.
What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? All right.
I think it would be after.
Oh, roughing the kicker or running into the kicker?
It must be. So they're going to get a first down out of it.
Wow.
Out of it. So so that gives San Mateo the ball back, and unless Menlo can go ahead and get a turnover,
Pressure
they're in
coming.
pretty good position here.
Throwing on the run, and it's incomplete, intended for Alex Strathern.
Well, good pursuit by Menlo, and then pretty good coverage. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. So again, this is a kind of a double wing formation.
And again, pressure forces a quick pass, and it's incomplete.
So double wing, they're sending just 2 men out to their right. Good pass rush, which obviously is always good against the passing team, and causes the incomplete. So it's 3rd and 10. We'll probably see another pass here.
Pressure again up the middle, and this is complete. And room to run now to the 32. Great tackle made by Menlo. That was Spencer Toms, it looked like, who came up and made that tackle.
And it's going to force another fourth down situation, Casey. So Menlo, it looked like it was going to, the receiver might have some room to run. They stop it, and it's going to be another 4th down. Let's see if Menlo can this time force the punt.
No, they're going to go for it here on 4th and 1.
They are. Or let's see if they get the turnover.
Looks like movement on the offensive line for San Mateo, so this is going to back them up 5 more, and now they might have to punt.
Well, the penalty, I guess they called the timeout prior to the snap, and very, very close. I think they are going to make that first down.
Yep, they are going to keep the clock moving and stop it to move the chains, as that was DeArmond Collins who picked up the first down.
Well, Menlo was just, they're very close to stopping that, but the Bearcats keep the play going. They run the trap again, and Menlo is right there. That can be it's a scissors trap, and it can be an effective play, but Menlo has been able to stop it each and every time that the Bearcats have tried to run it. So good defense, looking at 2nd and 10.
Pass out to the right, and that is complete on the run. And Collins has room down the right side, and he is out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a big gainer, and I would say in this case, play action pass, somebody gets free or open, and all of a sudden, boom, it's a long gainer. The good news is that they've stopped them short of a touchdown. But, somebody was wide open on that. Must have been a missed assignment.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats, and a pass out left. And that is complete to Campbell, and he stretches for a couple more yards.
Well, what I thought would be a running attack has turned into a passing type of attack here. And so, it looks like we may have 2 teams want to put the ball in the air a little bit.
I like it. Air it out. And they go back to the run. Collins picks up a couple more.
Well, it is kind of a running formation when you get that double wing, and that's a kind of a sweep play. So good job, again, defensively. What you're looking for is, these are primarily inside running plays, that trap and that counter. Now here's a counter pass.
Pass outright is incomplete, intended for Collins. That's the same guy that they did the play action to.
Right, and this is another play action pass, but much better coverage. And so Menlo is looking at a 4th down again, I believe, and hopefully they can go ahead and stop them here. Oh, a lot of movement.
A little bit. And if this goes against Menlo, which it looks like it might, it'll be enough for a first down.
Right. And it is. So you don't even have to run the play; you get the first. That's you don't want to do that. You want to make them score, make them go ahead and move the ball. Don't go ahead and give it to them.
Hand it off to Collins.
So this is their version of a sweep. When that guy goes in motion, the wingback gets the ball, and it's a power sweep, and then they run the counter off of it. Now it's a different play here. It's a play action pass.
Passing out left, and that is complete. Down near the goal line, pushed out of bounds at about the 3-yard line as Timmy Costa saved a touchdown.
Well, the Bearcats have this quick passing game, which has been pretty effective on this first drive here. So We'll see if they run it or pass, and it looks like it's a play-action pass.
Throwing towards the end zone and incomplete. Had a receiver, as you hear the horn in the background, indicating the end of the first quarter, and it would have been a good way to cap it for San Mateo, but it falls incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Well, we'll see what they elect to do on this first play of the 4th quarter. Now it looks like it's a passing situation.
And they complete the pass to the end zone for a touchdown as he hit Larry Campbell again, as Campbell's been his go-to guy on this drive. And San Mateo strikes first. It's 6-0.
Well, the start of the second quarter, they're able to get the touchdown on a 4th down play. So they take the ball down, score right off the bat. Let's see if they make the extra point, and Menlo will have to go ahead and see if they can match San Mateo with a drive of their own.
The extra point is good, and it is a 7-0 lead for the Bearcats, as they had the one big play on that drive that went for about 60 yards, and they were able to punch it in from there.
Squibb again.
Low bouncing kick is taken at the 32-yard line, and room to run down the right side for number 30, Max Parker, and Parker has it inside San Mateo territory.
Well, a very nice return. It's the squib is designed so that you can't set up your blocking, so that it doesn't go to the normal deep backs, etc. But they go ahead and get the ball past midfield, which is excellent field position. So Menlo should be able to go ahead, a couple of first downs, be threatening a score on their own.
Handoff on the dive, right up the middle goes Dylan Mayer, and he picks up a couple. Make it 5 on first down.
That's a little cutback draw. Nice play, and you'll take 5, each and every down unless it's 4th and more than 5. Shotgun.
Pass out left. That is complete. And picking up a couple is Pete Foster.
Well, it's going to be close to the first down, but I don't think, I'm not sure if they made that first on this one. Nice, good timing pattern. So, real nice play. Let's see what Menlo elects to do here.
They hand it off on 3rd and 4, and Mayer picks up a couple, so it'll bring up 4th and a yard.
Right. Now that was a straight ahead play, different than the draw play that we saw. So 4th and about a long yard.
Menlo comes set quickly.
Right. And I think with the forward progress, he should have the first down. Obviously, it depends on where they mark it, but I think he was quite close to the 35-yard line, so that should be a first.
And it is. So the Menlo Knights pick up a big first down as they continue to take advantage of the good field position to start this drive.
Right, and that's, I think, a real key, Casey, because, you don't want to go ahead and you don't want to give the ball back to San Mateo. You want to answer that first score that they had.
Throwing on the run and
nice.
Complete over the middle of the field, streaking towards
the
end zone
way.
Is Foster. He picks up a late block and is in for a touchdown as Pete Foster streaks into the end zone from about 40 yards out, and Menlo has responded.
Well, great play. Starts with good blocking, good read and throw by the quarterback, good catch by the receiver, and then a nice block downfield here, which kind of separates, make sure that that there's no backside defender going to tackle him. So, pending the extra point, we got a tie score and a nice game going here.
Kick is up, and it is good. So Menlo responds and have tied this one up.
Well, and that 4th down conversion was really the key on that drive. But nice, two good drives, a couple of long plays by each team. So kind of puts it back even, and we'll see if Menlo can go ahead and cover here, maybe get a turnover or hold them, and get back in the end zone.
Kick down to the 10-yard line. A very nice kick there for Menlo, and San Mateo is going to have a long field ahead of them. Well,
good kick and good coverage. Here it looks like a straight-ahead return, and it just really closes fast. Normally your return men want to accelerate through the hole. You want to be running full speed so that you're making men miss you as you drive through.
7.5 minutes to go in the first half, and the handoff goes to Collins. We've seen